This is the Platform Sports Talk Show. We all your Wednesday night sports delight. It's your boy Smooth.
And ST.LOUIS.
And Stanton, baby.
It's about sports.
It becomes our...
Let me sit up higher.
In business. Just the adjustable seat has
Let me sit up higher.
Right.
Let me go and grab the bar stools real quick.
No. I have bad memories of them things.
Boy.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Oh,
things.
my God.
Them things will mess up your hemorrhoids, boy.
All right. What's going on?
Man.
Wait.
Too much. TMI.
Y'all were
TMI.
starting off the show
Not
wild.
that he said mess
Don't
up
mind
your
us.
hemorrhoids.
Don't
I
mind-
got to
don't mind
fire
us.
them roids.
Find the roids.
It done flared up. Look at you. It done flared up again. God, no.
All right. So,
Oh, man. We having too much fun tonight, man.
already.
Already.
Within a minute.
We ain't even talking about nothing yet.
Nothing
Oh, it's
yet.
going to be a great show.
It's going to be a fun show.
Let's
So,
get it.
once again, we are your Wednesday night sports delight. Three
Yeah, baby.
bald-headed brothers who love sports.
For now.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, you gonna grow your hair out
You
again?
don't have some dreads in like 2 months.
What?
Like,
Although I have enjoyed the bald head face. Can I get 5 seconds?
he can't handle it.
Can I get
He
5
can't
seconds?
handle it.
Can I get 5 seconds?
Oh, yeah.
This shit expensive. Look, the razors. Dang it. Why is it so much for 4 little razors?
I keep
Why?
telling you, all they got to do is get the head blade.
Yes.
Man, don't you got to change them blades out?
Man, I change mine like every, 3 months?
Right. Those things last a long time.
Exactly.
Don't pay attention to the little pad.
Right.
What?
You know the little pad that disappeared when the
Right.
little
Oh,
color
yeah.
disappeared?
Because that's what I be looking at. But like, all right, this was blue. It's
As
gray
long
now.
as it don't catch on your scalp, you good.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, this done turned gray. It was blue when I got it. Like,
I haven't bought a new razor. I haven't changed any blades in a year.
It was a dark blue.
What should I say? Grab new blades in
Yeah.
a year. So yeah, you good.
You good, man.
Head blade. Get on that.
That's just the way that they make money, man. Off
Now,
y'all.
y'all know my head big. So you got to put the aftershave cream on it. to
One
keep it
size
getting
fits
dry.
all.
They didn't have an industrial tub, but a can too. Damn it. Okay.
All right, y'all. So thanks for tuning in on our YouTube page. Make sure you tell others to subscribe and click on that.
Bell.
Because once we go live, you'll be notified. Fellas,
Click on that Le'Veon bell.
Merry Christmas to all of y'all. Hope y'all had a wonderful Christmas day and an upcoming New Year's. And real quick, tell everybody where they can find you at outside of the Platform Sports Talk Show. Tell them about your social media real quick, Sadal.
Man, you can find me on them internets at Sadal the Selector. All platforms except for Snapchat, maybe. And Twitter, I don't even use it, so don't go there. Facebook, Instagram, man. Sadal the Selector. I be DJing too, man. I'll be DJing at Lyrical Therapy every Sunday night. I think this Sunday we are off.
Yeah, but last Sunday was
Yes.
the last one for the year. So we chill.
We chill.
We chilling.
But any other Sunday night, catch me there. First Fridays. That's where I be.
There it is. And Stan.
Y'all can find me on them things that keep up with me. www. No, I'm just
Big
What's
time.
messed up is I skipped the whole W.
Right.
I was like
Yeah,
www. I got 2 W's because
Page
I'm
not
exclusive.
found.
Error 404. Look, y'all can find me on Instagram at Josh Stanton Music. Y'all can find me on Facebook at Josh Stanton. Snapchat is DNTTCH My Doritos. Inspired by that Super Bowl commercial all those years ago. One of the greatest ones. He was like, don't touch my mama. Don't touch my Doritos. So, what else? Facebook? Instagram. Yeah, that's all of them.
You on Twitter?
I have a Twitter.
You don't use it.
That's it.
Yeah, I got one.
It be flying by.
Shit just flew by.
All right, and you can find me on IG DJ Fred AK Smooth. On Twitter Fred AK Smooth. Facebook A Smooth Production LLC. Follow me.
Because he is a
on all
legally licensed company.
them. Get at me for all them production. Table begins now.
Man, let's talk about it. The Warriors just got blued out last night.
Man.
Woo!
That was their third worst home loss
What
in
had
the
happened?
Steve Kerr era.
What had happened?
They didn't show up. They were like 8 or 9 for 376 from the 3, like under 50% for the night. Kevin Durant was playing god awful. Draymond Green fouled
He
out.
can't shoot no more.
Right.
Yo, KD was missing open shots.
Open shots.
Open shots. All you heard was like Kevin Durant
And
for
Steph-
3. Clank.
Steph Curry just didn't have it, man. He's just
Man, Steph
ice
almost
cold.
fouled out too.
Yeah.
Steph caught 5. I'm like, wow. On
And
Christmas.
Klay Thompson, where was he?
Oh, Klay
Right.
Thompson.
Was he even playing the
China. But going back to your Draymond Green thing, every time he had the ball behind the 3-point line, Tyson Chandler, Zubac, whoever, just stood back.
They did that on Iggy too.
Go ahead and shoot it.
Because they know those are the 2 players you
Yep.
just take a chance with.
Double
And it
team
wasn't like
Durant.
they didn't have a chance to come back. They came back when LeBron James, got hurt. They was within two
Came back
points.
within 2.
That was the biggest thing.
They
for the
could have.
game.
They had him right there.
That was the biggest thing I took away from the game is they learned how to win a big game without having LeBron playing the rest of the second half.
Came back.
Although
within
they did
2.
have veterans on the court. They had Rondo.
Oh, Rondo was showing out.
They had Chandler.
Yeah.
So they had some veterans on the
Yeah.
court that they held it down.
Even Lance make them dance.
Right. Yeah, you
Oh,
see
yeah,
that little-
he hit that 3. He was like, that's it. Game.
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 Playing all kind of notes on it.
Blouses.
But yeah, so and that was the reason why earlier when we was at the spot, I was like how big of a sign it was to get McGee, but also Rondo and Lance, because those guys are battle tested. They don't care who you are.
They've been through it. They've been to the finals. They did all that.
Lance hasn't been to the finals.
Lance
yet,
hasn't, but
Rondo has.
they've been in those
has won.
situations.
Right? So it's big, and like I told Stan, this could be a big stepping stone for the rest of the season. For
Oh,
LA.
yeah.
Big time.
For y'all to do that without LeBron. Zubac out here showing out for these 3 games.
Yeah.
And the big problem with that was Luke Walton was concerned about his consistency and his productability. Productivity. I don't know what productability
But bottom line,
Hateration or no holleration?
bottom line, it's like
is. This
Dancery.
dancery.
the whole team has pretty much bought into the system.
Shout out to them boots.
That was a big thing for LA. What about Zubac though, stepping up?
Zubac,
Hey.
9 of 10, 18 points, 11 rebounds.
I mean, but his last 3 games,
He been
like 20 points.
He been double like
Man.
his past 3 games that he's played.
So when JaVale McGee comes back, what's gonna happen then?
No. See, they said that on the newscast. I know you couldn't hear it because you was out somewhere, but I was listening. They were like, of course, JaVale's going to start. But then
Right.
the question is it going to be Zubac or Chandler?
Gotta be
I believe it's
Zubac.
going to be Zubac.
Has to be, and then just save Chandler for later on when needed.
Save Chandler for the playoffs. That extra defense?
Yeah,
Lord.
yeah. So yeah, shouts out to the Lakers, man.
LeBron was back there having chemically infused ice on his stuff. And everybody, they look, down by 2,
Yeah,
lost by 26
right.
or 21. No?
It was a big enough margin, and to do it
I think
at
they
Golden
lost by-
State too.
At the Oracle.
Right.
You know it was bad when the Lakers started scoring. They started cheering. It's like at the Oracle,
And people
At the
start leaving.
Oracle.
one of the toughest places to play in.
Ever.
Yeah.
The Oracle.
Crazy. So switching up, the NL Central just got even more exciting. Yasiel Puig, Matt Kemp, Alex Wood got traded from the Dodgers to the Reds.
I can't look. I guess we're not gonna talk nothing about Cincinnati. I almost said another word. I
Right.
guess we can't talk about them no more. They done
Man.
decided we tired of y'all talking about us,
Telling
man.
you.
Especially them 3 black on the platform. We tired of them talking about us. We gonna get them back. Like we sorry.
Well, can you imagine Puig playing at a homer's park like Great American? My Lord, this dude can go crazy out there.
Yeah, it can. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how they perform. They still got a long way to go. They got pieces. They still got a long way to go, especially in the pitching department.
I just want them to leave all those
So-
antics in LA. Play the game.
He's
see.
Puig. He's Puig,
I mean, well,
man. You know.
Think that it would bring more butts to the seats in Cincinnati?
Yeah.
Possibly
It should.
if they start, getting on the roll. But if they losing,
They ain't had that many butts in the seat since I don't even know. Did Holiday play for the Reds?
No, during the time Roland played.
Roland.
yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
Wait, who did Matt? Not Matt. The other Holiday dude. Hall. Yeah.
Roy Halladay?
Yeah.
No, he played for the Phillies.
Yeah, the Phillies.
He played for the Phillies.
Yeah.
Look, they all look the same, red
But-
uniform.
The Phillies, Halliday pitched a no-hitter in the playoffs against the Reds at Cincinnati.
Was it against the
No,
Reds?
I'm sorry, at Philadelphia, but it was against the Reds.
It was against the Reds?
Yes,
Okay, so it was 101 to 127. 26-point loss. Good.
Yeah.
God,
It's crazy.
Hey, man, I'm going to double down what I said last week.
All right.
Last week I said Drew Brees is your league MVP. I said he will be MVP. I didn't necessarily say he should be. This week,
Now you're saying.
I'm saying he should be and will be MVP. And I just got one question to just end this whole thing. Honestly, if it came down to a critical moment in the game, can you honestly answer this question? Who would you have at quarterback in that situation? Patrick Mahomes or Drew Brees?
Wait a minute. So we got to pick between them two? Like, you going to just set us up like that?
Okay.
And I'll leave it alone.
On the spot.
I'll leave it alone. Honestly.
On the spot. It's tough.
See, that's tough because you're coming off of last week's
Critical
game.
moment of the game, and we're talking about this season. Judging on this season.
So are you saying
And everything that
are you
both
saying
players
if,
have done.
If Pat Mahomes uses Drew Brees' system?
No. I'm talking about critical moment of the game. Critical moment of the game.
Drew Brees got the accuracy. Like it's crazy how he fits them balls in them tight windows. So I will have to get what?
Man, you gotta do mine.
Oh Lord.
You gotta.
See? Here he go. He's starting. There you go.
It's the way he said it with the spaces in between.
How
It
he
was the
fits
spaces
into
in
the
between.
tight-
It was the spaces in between when he said it.
Man, you got man.
Oh.
Right.
Nah.
Oh no.
I'll have to say just from really based off of experience and what he has done in the past.
No, I'm talking about this year.
No,
I'm talking about
saying,
this year.
But he has a thing for making plays happen like
I'm
that.
just talking about this year in a situation. We ain't talking about past, what people done in the past. We talking about 2018.
I mean, there's a pass
Players.
to 2018. We in
Exactly.
December. You got
We're talking about 2018 from week 1 all the way down.
because the reason why you bringing this up is off
I'm
this
talking
one
about
game.
I'm talking about MVP. We talked about league MVP. If you can't honestly pick Pat Mahomes in that situation,
But
then you got to reevaluate who
Okay,
the
so
MVP
hold on.
is.
We got to reevaluate the
but-
question. Are you
right,
talking about who
because-
would you choose or who's the MVP?
No, I'm talking about in a critical moment of
Who would
the
I
game
choose?
where it comes down to winning and losing. Which quarterback would you want in the driver's seat?
But you just said
in that
But you
situation.
just said we can't go off the pass.
Right, in 2018. 2018, from week 1, just judging by 2018 play.
I mean, if we going off week 1, them bros lost to the Bucks.
Okay.
So
Okay.
for week 7.
Okay, I'm glad you said that because you know what? Would you agree that MVPs play in big games?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's look at the Chiefs in primetime games. How many games did they win in primetime?
How many primetime games?
They played.
Hold on, I got you.
No.
Yeah, they
many games
played.
they played in
They
prime
played 5 primetime games, I believe.
Okay. Okay. How many win? Did they win against the Rams?
No,
Did they win against
but you see his numbers.
the Chargers?
Though. You see them numbers though.
Did they win against the Chargers?
Nah.
Okay. Did they win?
It's hard to find these games.
I mean, I'm going to help you out. He's 0-4 in primetime games.
He won one.
What game?
Monday Night Football
Yep.
against
The Broncos.
The Broncos?
Yeah.
Won against the Broncos?
Yeah.
I was in my car screaming.
Chiefs, Broncos. Okay.
That's when he first threw.
1-4.
That's when he did his first what?
1-4.
Right hand, whatever hand you don't throw it. That's
1-4. That's all I got to say.
But no, I'm still saying Drew Brees. I'm still saying Drew Brees would be the guy I would choose for that kind of situation.
Okay. I just wanted people to be honest now. We talk about MVP
But
here.
that still doesn't mean that he's overall, the MVP. I'm just saying. In that situation,
MVPs. What I'm getting at Drew Brees has come up in big moments this season.
Yeah, I mean,
when
but-
his team needed
I mean,
it.
but so had Mahomes.
Has he?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Big moments.
That's why
It's a big difference
that's
between
why
a
he's
week
in the
3 game
conversation now.
and
That's why they
one of the-
were undefeated and are
one
still
of the
number
biggest
one in the AFC.
Monday Night Football games in recent memory. He lost.
It was a good game.
right.
I'm telling you, there's a difference between that game and say a week 2 game.
How many?
So if Mahomes wasn't that good, how are they number one over the Patriots? The Patriots, the Cheaterits, as you like to call
Well,
them.
the Patriots, Tom Brady hasn't been the same all season.
is that Mahomes' fault?
No, it's not Mahomes' fault.
Right. So he stepped up his
What he
game,
gotta do-
being a
what
rookie.
They got to do with the price of tea
Well,
in China.
okay.
Did
Well,
I
I'm
use
sorry.
that right?
I'm sorry. He's not a rookie, but playing his first full season in the second year.
Yeah,
thought
he
was a
played
rookie.
well, but in the critical moments, he has been average to me.
Okay, but prior to this past game,
I mean, because we talking about regular season. When it comes down to the playoffs,
but look, prior to
one
this
and
past
done.
game, Drew Brees has been irrelevant. The 3 games prior to this past Sunday against the Steelers, he's been irrelevant.
irrelevant.
Yes.
How?
Lost against the Cowboys. They didn't score. How many points did they score against the Cowboys?
Okay.
No, less than that.
No, they had to be
I want to say they had.
Well, we had moments. If you want to go tit for tat, you could go and look at the game they lost against the Chargers. Talking about the Chiefs. Irrelevant.
Okay, you're right. So yeah, 10 points. Okay.
So I mean, when it comes down to it, I think Drew Brees will and should be the league MVP.
I feel like
I'm just gonna wait on my congratulations. You were right. So
I feel Mahomes has had more moments than Drew Brees has had,
Both of y'all are wrong. Aaron Donald finna be MVP.
especially if he.
when you're 1-4 Monday night or just primetime games this year, I wouldn't say he came up in every moment.
I said more. I didn't say every. I said more. I don't think it's been a stretch of games like Drew Brees had in which Mahomes,
All I would say,
in which people were saying where was Mahomes at?
all I'll
People
say
were saying
is
that about Drew Brees.
we'll see.
True.
We'll see.
Because in that Cowboy game,
That's what I'm saying. The Cowboys game, the Buccaneers game, he was slow. The Panthers game, he was slow. But then the Saints game, he came back. That Cowboys, Buccaneers, and Panthers stretch, everybody was like, okay, the Saints looking kind of shady now. What's going on? Drew Brees, he ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing no harm.
You can say that about the Chiefs.
But
In moments with the Chiefs.
But we talking about Drew Brees and Mahomes, not Drew
Yeah.
Brees and the Chiefs.
Drew Brees and Mahomes.
But each game that that the Chiefs lost, Mahomes still put up big time numbers.
Big time.
That's all I'm saying. He had more moments. He had more eye catching moments.
Looking for something.
Oh, look at that play he just made out of nowhere.
Okay, it's a play. You make flashy plays, but can you win games?
he
When it matters.
Look
When
at
it
the
matters.
record.
When it matters.
Look at that record though.
All games matter.
We'll see.
Right.
We'll see. All I gotta say, we'll see in the playoffs because this is where the cream rises to the top in the playoffs.
And with that being said, I feel like the Saints even though they don't have home field advantage, I feel the Saints are vulnerable than they were doing how they played the Rams.
I hope you're right because the Rams,
So needed.
Rams so needed.
They show needed.
They ain't talking about no Rams and no MVP race and none of that.
Yes, we are.
We just trying to win against the
Aaron
doggone
Donald.
49ers right now.
Oh, that's the boy.
Because
Negro.
the Rams still haven't actually locked in that second spot either. So they have to win Sunday, and the
Right.
Bears have to win.
Right. They ain't even in the conversation.
Let me tell y'all something, Jack. Ain't no way. Cause look, just how you were when we were coming up against the Cardinals, you was like, I'll be damned. I'll be damned 2 weeks in a row. I'll be damned if Josh Rosen decides to, whoever it is, Nicky Mullins, whoever the quarterback is in San Francisco,
Nick
We beat
Mullins.
Josh Mullins.
You said Nicky Mullins.
We beat Rosen last week.
Nicky Mullins,
Nicky
Jimmy Garoppolo make a miraculous comeback, I'll be damned. Aaron, let me tell you something. Aaron Donald's going to have at least 3 sacks on Sunday. which will tie the record. If he gets 4, even if he gets a half sack, that breaks the record. Because the record is 22 and a half.
By Michael Strahan.
Right.
By
Strahan.
Big Mike.
All right.
He covered the gap. He knows how to cover a gap because he got one.
He's gonna be the defensive MVP. You know, he's gonna be the
He's
defensive
gonna
player
go
of the
back.
year.
I mean,
2 times.
I mean,
Yeah,
well,
he's gonna be that.
He's gonna
be
get
that
the Deacon Jones Award.
Now, unless Khalil Mack has something to say about it. But
Khalil Mack ain't doing nothing. How many sacks he get against us? None. They still won, but still, he ain't touch us.
All right.
Jared Goff was like MC Hammer.
Playoffs. That's all I gotta say is
not everybody else.
playoffs is coming. We'll see. We'll see who's gonna be. We see who's gonna be the MVP.
Even though they
We'll
don't
see.
count the playoffs in regards to
We
the
know that.
MVP.
We know that.
The
but,
Bears got to see the Vikings.
You know, we'll
think I
see.
picked
We'll see how
at-
good Pat
at
Mahomes
Minnesota.
and Drew Brees is.
Yeah.
Breezy is.
All right, so
Some
we know
reason-
what we kind of like did 2 things in one with the round table and the Week 16 takeaway.
Yeah, we just did. Yeah.
So but real quick, thoughts on Baker Mayfield eyeing down Hugh Jackson?
I love it. Look, man, I haven't seen this level of cockiness in a while, probably since T.O. or Chad Johnson, man.
It still don't make no sense to me.
I think he's the type of guy that just needs that extra something just to get him motivated. He must have heard something, not in the media per se, but maybe another player has said, like, hey, you know, Hugh Jackson said something about you as he was leaving. And then, you know, he took it and ran with it.
Yeah.
He must have said his shoes was untied, but he took that as, okay, he insulted me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And just made it a bigger thing. But I think Baker Mayfield, that's what makes Baker Mayfield.
Right.
His players, his teammates love it.
They play for him.
They play for him because he is that type of player that, man, you don't want to let him down. You want to win for him. You want to
Yeah.
win for this guy.
Yeah, it's one thing to say, yeah, he's a quarterback of the team.
Yeah.
But when you can actually say this team is playing for him.
At quarterback,
That's a
I
whole
haven't
different
seen this
thing.
type of quarterback, this type of attitude, maybe since Brett Favre.
Someone said that too on the broadcast. They said
Brett
he reminds them of Brett
And
Favre.
even going back a little bit further, Jim McMahon for the Chicago Bears.
That edge
That edge.
and that swag too.
That edge and that swag. Jim McMahon had it. A lot of people, you know, I'm old, okay? So a lot of people I don't really remember him. I just remember him from highlights. But he did not give no crap about what you talk about. If it was social media, he would have been the social media king.
Yeah.
He would have said some things on social media.
He would have been like the Embiid of the NFL.
Right. I mean, and that's who Baker Mayfield reminds me of.
Yeah.
You know, and not only that, he can back it up with his play. You know what I'm saying? He has that dog in him, like we was talking about maybe like a week or so ago
Last
about the Rams not having the dog in them.
Oh,
Jared
a few weeks
Goff.
back, yeah.
Yeah, Jared Goff ain't got it. He's got that dog in him, and you know, ironically, he plays for the Cleveland Browns. You know,
Right.
dog pound.
And you said that you don't really get.
He don't
that
like.
or-
He don't
or-
like.
I still don't believe Baker Mayfield understands the concept of being fired. You staring down a man that lost his job and went to the other team. You just mad because he didn't start you.
He
That's
didn't
your
believe in him.
issue.
Hugh Jackson didn't
It's
really
a chip
believe
on
in
his shoulder.
him.
Yeah.
That's your issue. So stop lying and tell us what it is. We already know what it is. You lying about it ain't making it no better. Tell us you salty. You more salty than a thing of peanuts. you Lowry's in this mug. All these spices, and you want to be salty. Just tell us.
Yeah.
And then we'll be like, okay, cool, we get it. Nah, you coming up with other excuses. I don't know what you're talking about. It's just like that man just left our team, went to another team. He didn't leave.
In the same division.
He got fired. 86th, pink slip, let go.
But he did have a choice of where he went.
They
though.
wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors.
But I think.
Go to the Bengals.
But they did.
Who else was looking for him?
Right. I'm gonna say
Who
they
else
did
was
reach
looking
out
for
to him. He got that connection with.
You acting like he went.
with
You acting
Marvin
like he
Lewis.
said, "Man, forget y'all, Cleveland." Hey, yo, Cincinnati. No, Cincinnati was like, "Hey, man, what's going on, champ?" Like Cincinnati came.
What's up, champ?
What's up, champ? Cincinnati came at him and he needed a job.
friend for when done with it. A lot of these guys are getting old. Tom Brady's getting old. Drew Brees getting old. A lot of these quarterbacks
getting old.
Yeah, he's getting old. I mean, he's at an age. He still should be the MVP. He's getting old.
So a lot of these guys are going to start retiring and falling off. So of the new guys coming up, who has that credibility, that charisma, that swag?
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. And
Patrick Mahomes.
and who else?
Pat Mahomes. The Mahomies.
So I think
Patty Mac.
and I've been kind of looking at the quarterback situation for all the teams in the league. I really haven't seen until this year, haven't really seen a quarterbacks that really have it to be the stars, the next people to come up until this year with Pat Mahomes and the kid, man, that Baker Mayfield, man.
The kid.
Yeah, the kid.
All right, so the last 2 weeks, Nick Foles has been doing his thing. Now, inquiring minds are like, well, shoot, who is your king? This your king? Foles versus
Is this your
Wentz.
king?
Who should be the quarterback for Philadelphia?
I mean, if we want to face reality, Foles is a free agent at the end of the season. So Wentz wins.
he can always come back.
You look. You
I
know
heard,
what he just.
I
talked
heard
about?
Jacksonville needs a quarterback.
That was just about to say that. This brother just said the quarterback is looking horrible. You got a brother performing because he's about to be a free agent next season, and I think that's why he's doing it.
Strike rather.
He's gonna be gone, and all you got is Wentz.
I'm afraid Foles is going to fall into the same trap as Case Keenum.
Oh,
Case Keenum played well in the system he was in.
that's why
In
he
Minnesota.
needs to freaking stay.
Foles, if you look at his track record, he hasn't played well outside of Philadelphia. In a Philadelphia uniform, he has performed very well.
That's his fault. He need to be able to adapt.
However, you have Carson Wentz. He's your franchise quarterback technically,
But he's injury prone.
and he's injury prone.
Sam Bradford.
But Foles, back to Foles. If I'm looking at it, man,
Get your money, man.
I'm gonna do like Sam Bradford did and finesse my way to a paycheck, man. I'm gonna get this money, and I heard Jacksonville needs a quarterback.
You mean they're not going with big time Blake Bortles?
Oh, big time Blake. Yeah, he's a big time loser.
Big time waste, huh?
Big
Yeah.
time bust.
I think realistically, Foles ain't gonna stay. He's gonna go elsewhere. But man, if they had the choice, say if Wentz was a free agent as well, I would pick Foles over Wentz. I'd pick Foles over Wentz because he is a proven leader. I mean, he got us all the way to the Super Bowl and won against the Patriots of all people. So I mean, but you can't keep both.
And then on top of that, you got to give credit to that Philly defense too.
Philly defense
I'm talking about from the Super Bowl from last year. And you gonna go
from
"Damn."
last year.
Exactly, because you was like he got him there and they won. Well, the defense won the championship.
I'm talking about 2018. The 2018 Eagles, they've been wishy-washy.
I mean, yeah,
They've been up and down, left and right.
you
don't know what they're going to do.
the Super Bowl.
They win over this, they went on one team and then they're on fire. And the next week, they got blown out. Like, what the heck's going on? But with Foles in there, it seems like they got a little stability. So stability, squirt about. Nick Foles is Nick Foles I would pick over Carson Wentz, but unfortunately, they can't pick both. So Nick Foles goes to Jacksonville and plays quarterback.
I like how the topic says, "Who is your QB?" My QB is Jared Goff. Like, cause I'm a Rams fan, so I ain't got a leg in none of this. I really don't care. They could sign Tim Tebow again for all I care, and I'm be like, all right, cool. But logically, with money and trade and free agent stuff, all that, Wentz is the QB because Foles is gone after this season.
Man, I don't know.
And way more teams in Jacksonville need a quarterback. Buffalo need a
If I
quarterback.
was Philadelphia, I'd be like, hey, you know what? Behind the scenes, you know what? You know Wentz isn't reliable for a full 17 game season.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you extra money. Just hold on. Just stay.
Nah, bro.
Just stay. Because
Well, won't you just stay?
just a little while. For a little while.
Just
But
for
no.
a little while.
Nah, bro.
Because-
Watch, he finna
Because,
go to
like
Minnesota.
you said, look at what Keenum's doing. What's his name isn't doing that great in Minnesota?
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins. Because, they get this fame for a couple games
Well,
and
Yeah.
move on forward, but then you just don't have that it like you had it. The reason why you was getting chosen, you don't have it no more.
It was all good just a year ago.
you bring up Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins ain't been good since the whole, you like that, don't you?
You
And
like
that was
that?
like 3 years ago. Maybe 2. I don't know. It's been a minute. I was working at Enterprise when that happened. It's been at least 2-3 years.
But he was good for that.
Matter of fact,
team.
it's been 3 years because
He was good for that
For
team.
that system.
For that system, he was good. Case Keenum, he was good for the Minnesota system. But when you leave that system, what happens?
You have to adapt.
Nick Foles is
Some
the
guys just
same
can't do
way.
And-
I'm
and
afraid
right,
it's going to
Foles
be
already
the same
did
way.
that.
Like I say, you can't put it on the team. That's on them for not adapting. You have to be adaptable.
Expand your horizon.
You have to be able to learn.
Yeah. Well, not everybody can be.
You've got to be able to get it, brother.
You got to be. You would like your quarterback to get it, but if you sometimes it don't.
Think about it. When
Not
you get
everybody
signed-
can be a Kurt Warner. They can play two systems and win Super Bowls.
like you
Or
have
go
Even
to
though
Super Bowls
even
at
though he
least.
sucked in New York.
Well, yeah.
But he went to Arizona.
I think it
and
was his
bam.
thumb. It was his thumb issue. That's why the Rams got rid of him.
That and the pressures of being right behind Eli.
Right.
Or no, actually playing in front of Eli.
In front of Eli.
hoping that Eli will go ahead and take his spot. So
Yeah.
all right, it's their time.
let's get it.
The pickups now. Last week.
I'm not 9-7.
Going in last week. You're getting close back up to me. So it ain't
Hey,
over.
it's over, bro.
It ain't over.
It's over, man.
The fat lady singing is over.
Woo. All right.
Let's get your congratulations back to back, man. Just quit playing.
I ain't gonna have the big hit until it's over, man. All right, so going into week 16 games, you were
I was piss poor. That's what I was. Freaking sucked. Couldn't play
Get your
offense,
get your
couldn't play
fancy
defense.
stand together
I
now.
had to move it out of my way.
Standing with the stand.
Going in the last that's for this week. Going into last week, I just sucked. Couldn't do anything. Couldn't play offense. Couldn't play
He
defense.
sucked.
Couldn't do special teams. I was 122, 102, and 2. Just a whole lot of twos. Sounded like Brown Crouppen. 222, 22, 22.
888 22 22.
888. No, that's the other people.
Well, whatever it is.
Jeez.
How you looking, Sadal?
Man, going into this week, I was 136, 86, and 2.
And I was 139, 82, and 2.
All right.
All right. And Stan, go ahead and start it off.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Saturday night, we had Washington versus Tennessee. And I picked Tennessee.
I picked Tennessee.
And I had Tennessee.
And Tennessee came out victorious. Later on that day, we had Baltimore against the Chargers, and I picked the Chargers.
I picked the Chargers. I was wrong.
And I had the Chargers and
And Baltimore came in, and with December being over, what did he say? Y'all don't want to see us in December. Well, we
You
not.
know what?
December's done.
I agree. Y'all don't want to see Baltimore in the
I'm
playoffs.
telling you, they hot.
They are.
They playing some inspired
You
ball.
remember, I say this every year. The hottest team going in the playoffs usually are your Super Bowl winners.
Lamar Jackson has that kind of effect Steve McNair had when he played with the Ravens.
Man, he does. And everybody was questioning, man, can he throw
Can
the
he
ball?
do it?
Can the kid throw?
Is he?
He was
kind of a
throwing
player?
dimes in
Yeah.
that game.
Yeah.
He was throwing dimes, cuz.
Dimes, cuz.
Sunday afternoon, we started with Minnesota versus Detroit, and I picked Minnesota.
I picked Minnesota.
I had Minnesota.
And Minnesota was victorious. Up next, we had the Dallas Cowboys hosting the Tampa Bay Bucks, and I picked the Cowboys.
Dallas.
How about our boys? We had Cincinnati going into Dogtown.
The Dog Pound.
The Dog Pound.
Dogtown, Southside.
Yeah.
Dogtown, Dog Pound.
That's outside.
Well, it's Dogtown, the Cleveland Brown Dogs. I don't know how they say it. We had Cincinnati at Cleveland, and I picked the Bengals.
I picked Cleveland.
I had Cleveland.
And Cleveland won something for the first time since LeBron left. Next game, we had the Giants at the Colts. I'm sick of you. And I had the Giants.
I had them Colts.
I had them Colts.
Sick of you. And the Colts won. Up next, we had Jacksonville at Miami. I'm sick of you. And I picked Miami.
I picked Miami.
I had Miami too.
But you remember how you
How you sick of me?
Because I never picked Jacksonville another day in my life.
I still won't pick Jacksonville.
And, well, Jacksonville won. Next game, we have Buffalo at New England. And I picked New England.
Yeah, I picked New England.
I had New England.
I don't even know who won.
New England won.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. That's one game I left. All right, cool. New score. All right. Next up, we had Green Bay going into New York to play the Jets.
Gummit.
And I picked the Packers.
Man, I picked the Jets.
They almost had
They
it.
almost had it, and they
almost had it.
They did what Jets
Can
do.
you pass me that pen right there? This should be a pen right there.
And I had the Packers.
Dagnabbit. And Green Bay.
Good googly moogly.
Green Bay Magic.
That thing.
Tried to choose you.
Great googly moogly. That.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You about to get us cut off?
Up next, the Texans traveling to the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, to face the Eagles. I picked the Texans. Come on, fellas, get it
I
together.
picked Houston.
I had Houston.
And Philadelphia came out with the win.
What a game.
Yeah.
What a game.
Yeah.
Up next, we had Atlanta against Carolina, and I picked the Panthers.
Yeah, I picked Atlanta.
I had Atlanta.
And I believe Atlanta won.
Yep.
Right? Okay, cool. Next game, we had the Los Angeles Rams going into the desert in the State Farm Stadium to face the Arizona Cardinals. And I picked the Rams.
And they did what they were supposed to do. I picked the Rams.
I had the Rams.
And the Rams won in convincing fashion. Next game, we have Chicago going over to Levi Stadium to face the San Francisco 49ers. And I picked the Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears.
And the Bears were victorious. Next game, Pittsburgh traveling
This
down
game
south
here.
to Bourbon Street to face the New Orleans Saints.
Juju. Why?
Juju. I mean, Pittsburgh can't stay out of their own way.
And as much as I was rooting for Pittsburgh, I forgot.
I was
Orleans.
rooting for them, man. I thought they was
forgot
gonna
I
get
checked
it.
New Orleans. I was like, come on, Pittsburgh. I just wanted them
See,
to
this
lose.
is Pick'ems, man.
I mean, I wanted
it's
them
that
to
damn the
lose.
Pick'ems moment.
I wanted them to lose
Because I wanted
for
the
seeding
Pittsburgh to
reasons.
win.
You know, just for the seed, I wanted them to lose.
Pittsburgh
But
can't get right.
New Orleans is who I picked.
Yeah, I picked New Orleans.
I had New Orleans.
And New Orleans was victorious.
And the number 1 seed.
And the number one.
Yeah, so that's one seed.
We still can get a first week bye.
If they don't lose against
Coming up next, we had Kansas City going to Seattle to
This
play
game
the
here,
Seahawks.
I am so
Yeah.
mad at myself because last week
I thought you was gonna pick.
I sure said it.
You almost picked them.
I sure said it.
And I picked the Chiefs.
I picked the
I
Chiefs.
had the Chiefs too.
And the Chiefs were not victorious.
I sure said when you go to
Monday,
Seattle,
Yeah.
night game, it's a whole different atmosphere.
Monday Night Football.
This was that
Christmas
game.
Eve.
I ain't seen
The
no fucking
last,
Oh,
possibly the
I did
last
watch. I watched
game in Oakland
Yeah,
for the Raiders.
and I watched it for that reason.
Emotional game.
Yeah,
Everybody was there. John Gruden showed up. John Madden was somewhere in the bleachers. Everyone was there.
if you know anything about the just the lineage of Oakland and the Raiders, you know their fans it's a different kind of fandom.
The black hole, right?
The black hole. I mean, it was like they are the bad boys of football, and the fans embodied that too. So for them to rip that team, I know how it feels to have your team ripped from you, but this is different. This is the black hole, man. And so I had to watch the game.
And now they're talking about possibly playing in Santa Clara, the 49ers place.
Wow.
Maybe in San Diego,
Yeah.
or even in London.
Yeah, or in Levi State. Not
already
Levi
said
State.
that.
Yeah, Levi State.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the first thing I said.
You said that.
Santa
You
Clara.
said that. I called myself. I called it.
But yeah.
And then he came up, or in
Or,
Levi Stadium.
Like, yeah, guess what? Or in Levi.
Or in London. You said that already.
Or where the 49ers play.
Or overseas.
Or where the Chargers play.
Used to play.
And who you have?
I picked Denver.
Yeah, I picked Denver.
I had Denver.
Damn you.
And
Gruden.
Oakland got them that last win.
And
possibly.
walked out emotionally.
Yeah.
All right, well, that gave me a perfect 8-8.
Oh, wow.
It's a lot better than last week.
Lot better.
I'm not 9-7 anymore. I'm actually 10-6 this week.
And I am 11-5.
Damn it.
So that brought me to 130, 110, and 2.
That brought me to 146, 92, and 2.
150, 87, and 2.
Golly.
You know what? I just hope y'all pick the opposite of me for this whole week, and I'll just go 16-0.
There we go. This it right here.
this is it, man. It's
The
the last
last
pick.
one.
This is the last two.
Season 2.
Season 2. It's been fun. I like
It
these.
has.
I like the platform pick 'em. This is one of
This
the
one is for
favorites.
the whole kit and caboodle, for the whole enchilada, for the whatever else they said on Rookie of the Year. This is for all the marbles. I don't know why I feel like Ryan Seacrest. And this is American Idol. But here we go. All 16 games are being played on Sunday. 32 teams take the
And
field.
they will be announced right after this break.
Jeez, wait, American Idol.
You said
Yeah,
Seacrest.
American
I'm about to say
Seacrest,
that's American Idol right there.
You be waiting.
And the winner
I can't stand it.
is
Like, here we go.
going to be announced after this break.
Everybody, oh.
Commercials be 2 hours. Anyway,
Everybody's be like, bleep you, Seacrest. Like it's his fault.
Hey, it's the cue card.
First game of the afternoon. We've got Buffalo playing host to Miami. Who you got?
I got Buffalo.
I got Buffalo.
I got Miami.
Uh-oh. There you go. Opposite.
Whoop, here it is.
Comeback is on.
Might as well tossing all. You got to win basically all the games. We got to lose all the
Right,
games.
you feel me? All right, next game, we got Green Bay playing host to Detroit. Who you got?
I got Green Bay.
Green Bay.
I've got the Green Bay. Next up, we got
Most
the
it all.
Jets going to New England.
I don't have a check mark here. I'm going. I'm going Indy. Give me that pen.
Huh?
Indy. No, he said that the Jets versus New
Said
England.
the Jets against New England.
What the heck? Stanton.
Indy all the way at the bottom, brother.
Oh.
You got
New
flexed.
England.
New England.
I picked New England. We've got Carolina going down to Bourbon Street, facing the Saints. Who you got? I'm surprised you even have to look.
What was the game? I'm lost, man.
His schedule lost. His schedule's off.
It's New Orleans hosting Carolina.
Oh, New Orleans. What the hell?
I have New Orleans. It's hilarious.
I got
Where you
the
at?
Saints.
What kind of this guy going
The proper list. I printed mine off this week.
on? Doggone it. Printed
Did
my
you
last.
finally print yours off
No,
this week?
I ain't do it, but I already knew the difference.
All right.
That's why I got you doing it anyway.
Oh,
So the scrutiny would be. We wait till the last week. Damn it!
all right.
How many
the
times
next-
and you said damn tonight? Like you been on the road tonight, man.
I'm in a good
Damn it.
mood.
all right.
He had a good
next,
move. That's why you cussing more.
next game, we've got Jacksonville coming to Houston. Who you got? It's Jacksonville versus Houston.
I got Houston.
I'm about to say you said you'll never pick
I got
Jacksonville.
Houston.
He took 35 seconds to try to see what I picked.
Trying to find the game. Houston.
Trying to find the damn game in the midst of all this calamity.
I have Houston.
And I picked the Texans. All right, so we've got
Like a
Dallas
puzzle.
against the Giants.
I have the Giants.
There we go. I have Dallas.
I have neither team. I'm going to win by default. No, I picked Dallas. All right. Atlanta at Tampa Bay.
I have Atlanta.
I have Tampa Bay.
I got ATL. All right, we got Cincinnati at Pittsburgh.
I have Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Got the Berg at Washington. Good Lord.
I got Philly.
I got that Philly special.
I have Philadelphia as well. Next game, Chicago
Damn
at
puzzle.
Minnesota. It's like a damn puzzle.
It's like eggs and scrambled.
It's like bingo. A bingo. Like, I got a big bingo.
And bingo was this. Wait a minute.
I-24.
I'm looking at my card and stuff. Looking at my card. Hold on, let me pick the next number.
I-70. All right. So that game was Chicago at Minnesota.
I have Chi-Town.
Shot time.
I got Chi-Town as well. Oakland is going to KC.
Oh, Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Kansas City. Cleveland is going to Baltimore.
Good game here.
I got Baltimore.
Baltimore.
I got Baltimore. If you thought I had anything else, you a new fool. All right. Got the Chargers going to Denver.
I have the Chargers.
Chargers.
I have the Chargers. We got them 49ers coming into the Rams house, and hopefully the fans will show up too.
Whose house?
I really don't know, because I don't know where these
Crickets. It's like
fans.
crickets.
Whose house? Whoever the opposing team is, because more of their fans came than ours.
Yeah, because that's L.A. But
I picked the. Oh, who'd you pick?
I picked the Rams.
Rams.
I picked the Rams. Next up, we got Arizona going into Seattle.
I have Seattle.
Seattle.
And I picked Seattle. And the Sunday night football, which is probably the most pointless Sunday night football in the history of Sunday night football.
Not with you, them two teams.
Exactly.
They fighting for a playoff spot.
Win or go home.
Yeah.
Well, I don't care. It's Indianapolis at Tennessee. It's pointless for me. I really don't care. I just picked the team.
I picked. Ooh wee. I still can't pick. I'm gonna pick Indy, man.
You fool.
I'm gonna pick Indy. Something tell me the Indy's gonna win.
You fool.
I don't care.
I'm going with Indy.
You fool. I'm going with Tennessee. They out here playing like the Titans from Remember the Titans. Did you not see that play? Marcus Mariota was like, nope, boom.
But he may not play.
I mean, that's cool. You still got Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry been beasting. 7 touchdowns in his past 3 games.
He has.
Yeah.
That boy is beasting.
All right.
That was the pick 'em.
Was the pick'ems.
That was an adventure too.
Yes, it was. So,
I'm never gonna say that again on this show.
so after their display against the Cardinals, the Rams showed some signs of life on offense. Are they back? Have they found their mojo? Is the swagger back?
No, because it's Arizona.
I mean, sometimes it takes a game like that to be like, you know what? That's how I feel again. Now we can go on a run again.
I said this last week. I wouldn't be sorry if man, the Bears they was in the game with the Bears. So it ain't no gimme.
What do you
And
think?
it's a rival.
What do you think? The Rams are they back now? Are they
They ain't
getting
back.
back to scoring high point games again?
We had a good show. We did what we're supposed to do. We'll see if we can end this season.
You know, I think the mystery is solved with the Rams offense. Everybody has the formula. I mean, over the last few games, they've shown their hand as far as how you stop the Rams. And unfortunately, that looks bad for us going into the playoffs because we're not going to play the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers in the playoffs. we're going to be playing some good teams. Some of those teams beat us. So, yeah, I don't think they're back. I think the mystery is solved, and they're going to have to go back to the drawing board and draw some more plays or something.
I mean, some of these teams, yeah. Hold on. Wait.
All right.
The only teams we got to worry about playing.
The Bears.
Okay. They do.
Bears, Saints.
Okay.
No, the Saints. We ain't worried about them right now.
Well, if you want to go to the Super Bowl, you will.
We're talking about this.
Who's to say the Saints is going to get past their first opponent?
Exactly.
Have you seen this season, sir?
Seahawks? They got to worry about them.
Have you seen this season, sir?
Going back to our conversation we
Saints.
had last week.
Have you seen this season?
Saints are going.
Saints just lost to the Cowboys, and they might play them again. Have you seen this season?
Are going to
Or
the
the
Super Bowl
Seahawks.
and win the Super Bowl.
No, they're not.
This year.
No, they're not.
He going all out for Breeze.
Right. Going all out for Breeze, ain't
Well,
you?
Breeze must have paid him under the table.
It was
I
crazy
just-
at the beginning of the season. You wouldn't even heard the brother of the Saints.
It's just like the Saints always win.
no,
man.
they don't.
They're
If that was the
always
case, Breeze
winning.
would have more than one.
They're 13-2. They got the best record in football.
Breeze would still have more than one.
13-2, man.
So,
Some playoff. And if you've seen this season,
There ain't no
there
gimmies
is
though.
no-
and plus,
there is
on
no
top of that,
guarantees.
who's to say that
I agree
New
with you. There ain't no gimmies. So I'm looking at I'm going forward with the projections.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't no team that you can really say they're a shoe in
Right.
to go all the way.
Right.
I just believe that the Saints will do it. But
Man, let me tell you something, brother. Listen, Jack.
somebody like a team like a Patriots, the team as previous years, but somehow they got the bye right now.
And see, that's the issue I was gonna bring up too. Matter of fact, I'm gonna save it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save it. Stan, you want to bring something up?
I mean, the Patriots, yeah, they're not the team they used to be, but they still ended they're 10-5 right now.
Yeah. They're decent. But they're not the same. Like dominant Patriots. Oh my God, we got to beat this team.
But the last
and
thing,
plus, the reason they clinched the division is because they were 4-1 in their division.
I mean, look who's in their division.
right? Ain't no competition.
Okay, so how are we confused about how they grabbed the second seed in the first round back?
Well, because Houston Texans had the second seed and lost it.
Yeah.
You can't give teams like New England an opportunity to gain ground when you had them by the neck.
Yeah.
They lost the second seed because they lost the divisional game. They're 3-2 in their division.
Who?
The Texans.
Right, but I'm saying they lost last week against the Eagles.
So when you lose, you expect to hold your spot?
No,
Make it make sense,
No,
Elvis.
no. What we're saying is you had New England not having a guaranteed home game in the second round of the playoffs. If Houston would have won their game this past Sunday, New England would have been at the third spot still.
Happen.
Not allow team.
A team like New England, you got to take control of that.
Right.
Didn't you ask a question about how did they get there? Wasn't that just your question?
No, I'm just like they're not the same team. I mean, they're not the same team as previous years, and that's another reason why when you have a team like that
Right.
on the ropes, you got to finish them off. They're not even the same team.
Right. Yeah. So basically, what you're saying is because New England isn't playing like the old New England is playing, there's no way they should be a number 2 seed, right?
Right.
I mean, well, in this situation, it's all dependent upon how other people play.
And that's what we're saying is Houston. You know this. This is opportunity for you to take the number 2 seed, and you didn't do it. You
Houston
lost it now.
had it. They just
That's the point. They had it,
Damn
and it's off their hands now. So now they looking up instead of looking down.
y'all
at New
acting
England.
like the Patriots finna go to this year. Chill
It's very
out.
possible.
No, it ain't.
And the Chargers
Dude,
are 11-4.
don't
They got a
flip-
bigger record than the Patriots, but yet
Divisional record. That's when it comes into play. They're 3-2 in their division. as
Right,
well.
because KC owns won that division already, so the Chargers had to play a wild card game. But bottom line, you can't discount New England, even though they're not playing to their elite level. But when you're giving them an extra home game in the playoff, that's an advantage to New England. except for them having a wild card game and then the second round game you're going on the road. Now it's possible it could be a bye week. You're giving the old team a bye week now.
Yeah.
That's advantage New England, and now they may have 2 home games and not just 1. That's where it can get tricky. And then, like we said before, with the season, it's not guaranteed the Chiefs will win the first game of the season. I mean, the first game of the playoffs. Because then, if the Chiefs lose, who's gonna have the overall home field advantage?
Patriots.
So that's why you have to make sure when you are a team like the Texans, you have to keep New England from getting a higher seed. That was our point from the get-go. That was my point.
Yeah.
You can't have New England creep up.
Yeah.
Look what I got. The second seed.
Yeah, and like I was saying,
problem.
I was just saying, look, there's no guarantees right now. I mean, it's parity all around.
And that's why it's scary to have to face the Patriots in the playoffs, because there's still no dominant team in the AFC. So you can't discount New England at all. You can't discount them.
Yeah.
So with that being said, if the playoffs started today, we have, let me put this up here. All right, playoff picture. As of right now, number 1 seed AFC, Chiefs. Number 2, Patriots. Number 3, Texans. Number 4, Ravens. Number 5, Chargers. Number 6 is a tie between the Colts and the Titans. In the NFC, number 1, of course, Saints. Number 2, Rams. 3, Bears. 4, Cowboys. 5, Seahawks. 6, Vikings. And still alive, barely, Eagles off of prayer. The Vikings have to lose, and some other things got to happen as well.
You know what this is shaping up to look like for the Patriots? This is shaping up to look like their 2012 season. You remember what happened in the 2012 season?
That was the one against who when they played?
That was the one where they beat the Texans and lost to more Ravens in Foxborough. I want you to look at these standings for this year, 6 years later. You see them teams? Number 2, you got Patriots. Who's number 3 and 4? Houston and Baltimore.
And who was won that season?
The Baltimore won it all that season.
1 seed.
I mean, they were first in the AFC East. It doesn't show what their seed was in the AFC.
More than likely, they were number 1.
No, because they play on the road at New England, like you said. So someone had to have
They were
number
one
1
of the
seed.
top.
New
2
England was,
seeds.
as I was saying, New England was probably number 1.
Oh, okay, I got you.
12,
And how about New England, though? I can't believe I'm giving them praise. But, I mean, you can't take it away from them. New England, 10 straight division championships.
Like you said, that division is just so whack, though.
No one in NHL has done it. No one in the NBA has done it. And only one team in Major League Baseball has done it, and that was the Atlanta Braves. That's a feat. But look who they playing. I mean, some terrible teams.
Plus, they cheated every year somehow, somewhere. So it's like
They got videotapes.
first, what
They actually
what
do
was the
have
first one?
videotape.
First it was Videogate, then it was Deflategate. Pretty sure they got a Watergate in there somewhere.
Did it, the fumble, the phantom fumble. That's how it kicked off.
Right.
All that stuff.
Right. All right. So power rankings, ESPN style.
They going down.
Number 1 overall, Saints. Number 2, do you agree the Rams are number 2?
No.
Number 3, the Chiefs. Number 4, Chargers. Number 5, the Bears. Number 6, New England. Interesting.
You got to take it with the records coming into and whether
Did
they
you do
won or lost this
the outlook for the NFC?
week. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, Carl, I said the Saints number 1.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
I agree with it. The 2 top teams won. Those 3 teams have the best records in the NFL. And, 1 lost, the other 2 won.
Yeah.
I agree with it.
All right. Well, now it's time for some college.
Colegio. That's college in Spanish.
College football playoff predictions. So,
Oh, this Saturday is the big weekend.
So, a couple players.
Dang. Wait, no, it's Sunday.
Saturday.
Saturday.
I thought it was the 30th.
Saturday. couple players are may possibly be suspended.
Stupid.
You have the guy, what's his name? Lawrence? Not Lawrence. What's his name?
Lawrence, last name Lawrence.
Okay, last name is Lawrence. He's like the defensive end, a tackle from Clemson. Major player.
A key defensive player.
You know, he got suspended. Possibly, they said they're supposed to have the drug test coming in very soon for the result. He may be suspended along with 2 other guys. And then you got some guys from Alabama. Got suspended based off of a team rule. A team violation.
Okay.
So, Clemson, North Carolina, now you got this defensive tackle out the game. Notre Dame. Oh, you're looking better now. What y'all? Who y'all think?
Notre Dame is going to win.
Notre Dame's going to win?
Notre Dame is going to win over Clemson.
You should have saved that for our new segment.
Notre Dame
You
is
should
going to
have
win over
saved
Clemson.
that for our new segment.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. You should have saved that. You really should
He
have.
come with the
You
hot
really
take.
should have.
You remember what I said 2
You really
weeks ago?
should've.
Or whenever we shot that video?
You really should have.
You always wrong. And with this college stuff so far, since bowl season, goose egg, brother. You had 2 and 1 Heisman. Wrong. You probably got Alabama winning everything. Maybe.
Yep.
Okay. That's cool.
That's how I take it you have.
You're going to be busy, man, in the next couple of weeks, man. With these congratulations, you were right for me, man.
Okay.
You're going to be busy,
You
man.
gonna eat all them L's, huh?
Yeah,
You gonna have a plate full of L's.
Couldn't even get the
Play
sentence
full
out.
be like that meme with Floyd Mayweather with the L,
Uh,
throwing the L's out.
I don't even want to see that. My friend sent me that after the Rams lost the week before last. I'm like, shut up.
Nah, I think it's gonna be Clemson and Alabama once again. That's a championship game. Clemson and Alabama, man. Even with the suspensions, Notre Dame ain't got it, man.
so with that being said, you have Notre Dame, man.
Even with the suspension.
I think Oklahoma has a better chance against Alabama, whereas Notre Dame, rather than Notre Dame.
It's funny you say that. It's funny that you
I said a better
say that.
chance. They're still gonna lose.
It's funny. It's funny you say Oklahoma. Funny you say that.
What?
It's so funny.
Are you going there?
That's so funny. That's so funny. That's so funny.
Why is it so funny? You the only one laughing, man.
That's so funny, man. All right, so I got Notre Dame over Clemson, right? This game, Oklahoma versus Alabama. The battle of the Heisman winner and the Heisman candidate. Who's to say that emotion is not going to drive this brother to try to show them that they chose wrong, in his mind, in the Heisman race? Who's to say that's not going to happen?
So who you picking?
Who's to say he's not going to get there?
Who you picking in the
And be
game?
like, look at this baseball playing brother. He ain't even going to play major
So
league.
so who you picking?
Who am I picking?
Yeah, who you picking?
Who am I picking? I ain't got nothing to lose, dog. I don't know why it came outside. I pick Oklahoma.
Ooh, so you have a Notre Dame versus Oklahoma matchup.
Yeah, I busted out the Oprah Winfrey laugh on you, color purple.
bro.
Ooh. That's all I gotta say, man.
Suppose this show has been off the chain.
That's all I gotta say is
entertainment right now.
I just want your speech ready, man. Just I'll be a gracious.
so I can watch it.
I'll be gracious in my victory, man. Notre Dame and Oklahoma. Wow.
Notre Dame and Oklahoma.
Okay. Maybe if it was like 1985, 1984, 1986, Oklahoma, Notre Dame, I would have picked that. Yeah. But no, unfortunately, this is 2018. So.
Yeah, I'm going Clemson and Alabama.
Yeah.
I am. I feel like you
really should have saved that for our new segment, man.
Even with the loss of the guy from Clemson and Alabama, I think both teams still had just so much more that they can just overcome the odds and overcome the losses and still do their
You know what? You might be right because Tua's at 100% right now. Alabama quarterback Tua Tagovailoa said Wednesday that his sprained left ankle is at about 80 to 85%.
Okay. Still hurt.
So not only is he going in there with a questionable knee, because remember that knee is still in play.
But does Oklahoma play
you
defense?
forget. Well, that Oklahoma doesn't play defense, and two, you act like they
Jalen
have a
Hurts ain't
scrub. You have a scrub as a backup quarterback. A man that led Alabama last 2 seasons before this, led them all the way to the national championship game. So he ain't nobody, and he stepped up in moments where Tagovailoa couldn't play. So he ain't a scrub. So he's been there. So come on, man.
He has been there. You're right, but there's a reason why Tua was starting this season. Because of that Jalen Hurts.
Because he's a Heisman Trophy candidate. He's a great quarterback.
I mean, yeah, but who was starting before? Jalen Hurts. So what happened? What happened to Jalen Hurts?
Nothing.
Why was he running to his daddy crying? I really had I just said it like that. Why was he running to his daddy crying? Papa. Daddy no. Why was he running to his father crying, Sadar? Cause what he doing the big lights? What he doing the big lights was on?
Didn't do well.
Like a deer.
Yeah. But let's not act like he doesn't have any experience.
Yeah, and he showed out. And
can you name Notre Dame's backup?
No.
Can you name Oklahoma's backup?
No.
Can you name Clemson's backup?
I actually can. I just can't remember his name right now.
Okay. Okay. So
he didn't have
Jalen Hurts is a scrub.
I mean, we'll see if he can redeem himself in the big light
He's
game.
a scrub.
I mean, I didn't say he was a scrub.
Okay, then you acting like he can't. He has no chance when he goes in at quarterback.
I'm calling upon history the same way you do, sir.
Okay. Well, history tells me that he's only lost 2 games in his 2 games as a starting quarterback for the Crimson Tide.
2 games in his starting.
Only
job.
lost 2 games
in his starting job.
Okay, it's not a bad deal because he lost it to quite possibly the next year's Heisman Trophy winner.
Nah. He ain't winning next year. I'm gonna predict something that's gonna make Smooth happy. Kelly Bryant gonna have a year down there.
No,
that boy finna be all over the place.
Yeah, on that note, they did the platform Sportstalk show.
I'm telling you, Mizzou gonna do something. I don't know how.
Make noise. That's all, man. Just let them know.
You just spoiling just the whole segment, man. I wonder who you really gonna pick for our new segment because you just had like 2 or 3 of them already.
They can't carry over.
That was the college football playoff predictions. Now, NBA standings. Getting to
we don't get to do an NBA review over the week because yesterday was
hey,
fun.
Feel free.
Yesterday was fun. I'm still 11 straight, 7 in Oracle losses, and now Smooth, your phone is ringing, and now they broke the curse or whatever it was. In convincing fashion. Had fans leaving with 5 minutes left in the game. Mm-hmm. But it was their beloved Warriors. The Warriors could come back from anything. They came back from a 3-1 deficit back in 2016. They could do it all. They couldn't beat the Lakers. You know what I failed to watch today?
What?
Undisputed.
I did. I watched.
I was like, dang, I forgot to watch it. Because I'm pretty sure he was on there in a tight LeBron jersey, a goat hat
No, he
with
didn't.
his black and yak. Oh, he wasn't all decked out?
No,
He came in suited and booted. You know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He didn't have his black and his yak.
I actually watched this morning just to see what he's gonna do. But
Yeah. He was very stunned. Him and Skip were like very shocked that they still won without LeBron.
yeah.
But he was very impressed by how they, did their thing.
And he still had a double even though he got hurt. That's what's crazy.
It was just a great overall team win, man.
Come on, Skip.
Great overall team
Come on,
win.
Skip.
I got my black and my yak.
What are your thoughts on Austin Rivers
No, he
now,
called this yak and mouth. That's what he said.
now joining the Rockets? Last year, by this time, he had an issue with the Rockets.
He on the
big
Rockets
fight.
now?
Yes, he got signed a couple days ago.
That brother just get traded around, ain't he?
Yeah. Well, he
Didn't he
because
just
he
get
got
traded to the
traded.
Suns?
He got traded to the Suns, but then they released him because they felt like he doesn't deserve to be on a losing team.
All comes back to what happens when you don't have your daddy.
Yep, and then Houston went on to snatch them up. And speaking
Just
of Houston,
send him back to his pappy. Shoot.
speaking of Houston, I mean they have won 7 out of the last 10 games. They are rolling. James Harden doing his thing.
Yeah.
Man, that man,
It's about
his
time.
skill set is just incredible.
It's about time he step up without CP3.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
about time.
That's true.
We all know what's gonna happen in the postseason,
Right.
but it's about time.
Her history.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else you want to take away in regards to overall in the NBA?
Denver is still the number 1 seed in the West.
And still without Isaiah Thomas.
Or your boy.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right. I didn't want to say his name.
So, dear God, when they come back, they gonna go ahead and plummet to number 10.
They can't find a rhythm. We don't know what to do.
Back to where they belong.
You threw the twist in there.
So did.
Gonna go ahead and plummet back. Just go ahead and
Like psych him on.
All right. It's showtime. Standings. West Coast. Starting at the.
That's another thing I want to talk about.
Yes.
Y'all think LeBron is truly trying to break this record or pass Michael Jordan in scoring? Because all he's had to do was average 22. He ain't averaged 20. He ain't averaged 20 in a couple minutes. Like,
Well, because-
the game before he left, it was 17.
Because he was playing more minutes when he was elsewhere. Now he's just kind of stepping back and just
He did say he's trying to balance, not trying to take over the game as much and allowing his teammates to, find that rhythm, that flow, so they can learn how to win.
I mean, all you needed was 22. 22 a game.
I mean, he averaged 26
For-
games.
No, I'm talking about that's what he had to score. These last couple games, he's been scoring under 20 per game. Sure, he's been handing out assists and stuff. But with him being knowledgeable of cracking Mike, his place in the scoring list, you think he's trying to go for it?
I think he is, but at the same token, he's still focused on his team.
Okay.
Yeah.
he's gonna get there by default. He's gonna get there.
And then I think Durant will take over eventually.
Yeah.
But
He probably won't
Durant
like
is like
Yeah.
number.
He's gonna take over.
it. He don't
Durant
like
is-
it, but
man.
he scores
Yeah.
so easily, man.
Yes, he will.
He don't get it. He's on a faster track pace than LeBron is. But let's go back to these standings. 15th spot, we got Phoenix Suns.
Oh man, and number 14 we have the New Orleans Pelicans.
At number 13, we got the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Wow, number 12 loses a 6th straight Dallas Mavericks.
Wow.
The Luka Magic has run out.
At number 12?
11.
Oh, I'm sorry. At number 11 we have the Utah Jazz.
At number 10, we got the Memphis Grizzlies.
Number 9, San Antonio Spurs.
Number 8 Sacramento Kings.
Number 7, finally cracking positives on the winning side. The Houston Rockets.
6, Portland Trailblazers.
Number 5 we have the LA Clippers.
Number 4.
Got to do the voice.
At number 4, your Los Angeles Lakers.
Number 3, OKC.
At number 2, my goodness, there's trouble in paradise. Golden State.
It's so crazy. I said number 1 for now, and they ain't got back to number 1 yet. And number 1, the Denver Nuggets.
East Coast, 15, Cleveland.
At number 14, the New York Knicks.
At number 13, we ain't bad no more. The Bulls.
I knew it was coming. That's why I laughed. I knew it was coming.
We ain't at the bottom no more.
Number 12.
We moving up
Number 12, Atlanta Hawks.
on the east side.
At number 11, we have Washington.
At number 10, we've got the Orlando Magic.
Number 9, where Brooklyn at?
Number 8, we have Detroit.
Basketball.
Oh, it's perfect for you, Stan.
At number 7, your Miami Heat.
2 minutes.
Your head coach is Coach Eric Spoelstra. Dos minutos. Okay, yeah, but at number 7 is the Miami Heat.
Number 6, Charlotte Hornets.
At number 5, we have the Boston Celtics.
At number 4, it's the 10-9-8 76ers.
At number 3, we have how I go?
No.
Number 3, the Indiana Pacers.
At number 2, we have the Milwaukee Bucks.
And at number 1, stepping out in a fresh New Balance. You got
I almost said crown for the Bucks.
Oh.
Crown.
Cram.
All right, NBA power rankings. Going into yesterday, they had Golden State number 1, Toronto number 2, Denver number 3, OKC number 4, Milwaukee 5, Philadelphia 76ers number 6, 7 the Pacers, 8 the Lakers, number 9 Boston, and 10 the Rockets.
I just want to say something.
Why is Golden State still number 1, man?
I am number 1.
I am baffled.
The same way you felt about the Patriots being top 5
puzzled.
earlier.
Yeah, it's like, why are they there, man? They
I just want to let the record show that Mr. Durant ain't even in the top 25 of scorers. You think he got enough career to crack into that?
He said at 35, he said something about at 35 he's done.
How old is he now?
Like 29, 30.
So he giving himself 5 more years. He ain't gonna do it.
If that's the case, he ain't gonna do it.
Look.
He was hurt for for the whole season, once or twice career already.
Get that.
So maybe he may not.
Get that weak sauce.
And he's
out
just
of
saying
here.
that's what he's saying now.
We'll see.
Once he gets 35, he's like, well, I still feel good.
We'll see. He's kind of free.
And I may be wrong on his age
Fragile.
too. He may be a little younger than that. I don't know.
Kevin Durant has scored.
How old is Kevin Durant?
don't
You
know.
can look that up.
No. Kevin Durant has scored 21,921 points.
He's 30 years old.
Oh yeah, he ain't cracking that.
Yeah.
He ain't cracking that. How long you been in the league? Like what? 10 years or something?
Let's see.
He on his 10th shoe. His 11th shoe. I mean, he been in the league 10, 11 years. So yeah, right now he is at 21,921. Allen Iverson is number 25 on the all-time scoring list at 24,368. Number 1
AI.
36,387.
He's been in the league since 2007.
Oh, this is 10th year. No, this is 11th year. Oh yeah, he ain't getting there. That means he has to score. Let me make sure I get the number right. About 16, 17,000 points in 5 years. Nah.
It ain't gonna happen, huh?
When I tell you I was sitting at home watching Kevin Durant clank with a smile on my face. I was just like,
It's funny, man.
This is
You
nice.
hate Kevin Durant like I hate Tom Brady, man. This is fun.
No, I think my head is bigger. No.
You can see the passion in his hate.
You feel me? You can feel the passion.
Right. It's there.
It's like, look, on my Christmas tree, every time Kevin Durant misses, another light comes on. That's my modification of the miracle.
All right. College basketball, top 25.
Let's
do it.
Wait a minute.
All right.
Here it is. I'm there.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me press.
AP top 25.
Or rankings.
You want to start it off, Stan?
Yes.
All right.
Give me a second.
Let me refresh.
Buffering.
Buffering.
Buffering. At number 25. Holy crap. This is at number 25, we've got Oklahoma.
Number 24, we have Iowa.
23, Indiana.
Number 22, Houston.
Number 21, we have Buffalo.
20, NC State.
Number 19, Mississippi State.
And number 18, Marquette.
D-Way town.
Number 17, Arizona State.
Number 16, the Kentucky.
Number 15, we have Wisconsin.
14, North Carolina.
Number 13, we have Ohio State.
Number 12, we have Auburn Tigers.
Number
That
11.
ain't the right team.
Just the Auburn Tigers.
Wait, did you see him at his presser after signing day?
hilarious.
And he was like, excuse me. Man, press conference over here.
he said that.
He did.
Yeah, he went over. Man, press conference. And he came back.
He
Yeah,
said
man,
all
we got-
hard.
Here it is. Yeah, man, we had great picks. And excuse me. After the press conference. Yeah, you know, we're having great picks this year.
All right, where we at? Number 10.
No, you're at number 11.
Number 11,
Yeah.
Texas Tech.
At number 10, it's Virginia Tech.
Number 9, Florida State Seminoles.
Number 8, Michigan State.
Number 7, Gonzaga.
And number 6, we have Nevada.
5, Kansas.
Boo! They dropped 4.
Dear God.
I hate
Number
Kansas.
4.
At number 4, we got, who was that, Virginia?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. UVA, the University of Virginia.
And number 3, we have Tennessee.
Number 2, we got Michigan.
And at number 1 was Zion and them boys. We got Duke. I don't think Duke's going to win the national championship. But then again, I might be wrong. I don't know what the hell going to happen in March. I never do. That's the beauty
Yes, it
of
is.
college basketball.
You never know.
I never know. Mizzou might shock us and win everything.
That's the
They
next
might
thing
have-
that's the next thing I look for is March Madness.
Yeah.
Look, they might have some old lady that they pull out the stands that's been there since 1902. And then,
Right. Get good luck charm. They just
Sister
win it all the way.
Jean.
Nah, we gonna have to name her sister Albertina or something. Like yeah, Sister Maud.
Maud.
Sister Clarice.
All right,
Hello,
transition
Clarice.
over to baseball. Earlier we discussed how the Cincinnati Reds made moves, but our hometown team made a big move. You said last week we had to do something else, and that was what? Fix our,
Pitching.
and who did we get?
We got Andrew Miller.
Yes.
Yes.
Lights out lefty.
Yeah.
played in
I like
Cleveland.
this. I like this, man.
Yes.
I always liked Andrew Miller, man.
Yes.
So I'm just going. It's gonna be fun.
Exciting, man. The Cardinals are making a lot of moves, man. You getting a premier batter in regards to probably the best first baseman in all of baseball, Goldschmidt. Now you're getting one of the best relief pitchers in the game, and he's a lefty, Andrew Miller. You said 2 weeks ago you gave the Cardinals like a B minus, a B plus at Herb Arts. How do you feel now?
A minus.
B.
You done went down.
Jesus.
You done went down.
Solid B.
You done went down.
No, I gave him a B minus.
He went up like 1%.
Just one notch. He just turned the notch.
Give him a B.
He gave him now 1%.
I give him a B.
You grading hard, boy.
Yeah.
You grade on the
I
curve.
don't grade
don't
on no curve. Not in my class.
Man. So what
Have a
was
straight
so-
grading system.
So outside of Bryce, what would take you over?
Not much. Not
I'll take it
Pretty much right there. It's pretty much
of
right
Bryce,
there. It's a solid B.
that was it.
You take it. It has a passing grade. It's good. You take that.
It's a B for Bryce.
Right.
If they get Bryce Harper, it will be A plus.
A plus?
A plus. A plus.
Because when he
rating.
said it would be A plus, I thought you were saying it would be A.
No.
B plus. Like you said it'll be
well.
a plus.
You
Be like,
might as
oh,
well say that.
good Lord, what they gotta do? Kill Matheny for you to be happy? Like Matheny just can't exist nowhere, huh?
Oh yeah. Speaking of him, what's your thoughts on him being a advisor for the Royals now?
Who he gonna advise?
See, I said the same thing, and you were trying
he
to come
advising?
at me. I told you.
What's he advising? I advise you not to do what I did.
He's like, that's like, look, him being
Don't
an
do what I
advisor
do.
is like Jock. We used to be in the King R&B. It's just
Lord.
wrong.
E.
Yo.
It's like that Joe Budden meme. Trash.
Garbage.
Oh man. That video I sent you with him singing that this Christmas.
Oh God, no.
It
Oh,
was funny.
Oh god.
For me.
stop. Get some help.
Yo, he came in. Okay, that's an after show conversation.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, we talking about sports. here.
Yeah, I peeped that. We'll talk about that.
Sweat was like, boy, I want to beat the brakes off you.
Hey, he sure was ready to do some New Jack
Man,
City type
Keith-
stuff on him.
Keith Sweat's from New York, man.
Right.
He ain't
dude
no, he
just
ain't no
rolled up
soft
on
ass.
He like, let me go and get off the air now
Almost.
before I.
He ain't no soft.
almost let one slip.
Man, he out.
Damn. All right.
All
Okay.
right, congrats. You were right. Anybody?
Wait a minute. That was fast.
I don't have anybody. Damn, it was fast. It was a fast show, man.
Yeah.
Good time flies.
Lord,
We rolling.
My goodness.
look at us.
Already?
Look at there.
Well,
I don't have one.
shoot, I ain't got one either. It's gonna be the fastest show with all three of us on it. Cause usually it's us. We be by 7.
right. You be done by 7.
Right.
You be very efficient.
We be done. Have enough time to go to Krispy
Boom,
Kreme
bam,
and
bam, bam.
Walmart, and
Right.
all the stores before 9 o'clock. Yeah, I ain't got no congrats, nothing.
Okay. Oh man. Up next, new segment.
New segment alert.
This is called Bruh. You tripping.
Tell them about the new segment, boss.
So this is
What if you don't get your henchman?
so
Come on, tell them, boss.
this segment is we're going to you're so silly, man. This segment is about us giving out a prediction or something in regards to, of course, sports related. It could be a person, it could be a team. Like for instance, I can say the Cardinals won't win another World Series in the next 20 years.
We're calling it straight down the middle,
You gonna say, bruh, you tripping.
Bro, you tripping.
You get tears. So for those watching, if you have anything you want to bring out about a player, team, coach, it don't matter. Let us know in the chat line as well. Sadal, you got something.
Yes, I do. Bryce Harper is going to sign with the St. Louis Cardinals.
Crickets, because that's what we all banking on.
Right. So yeah, I can't say you tripping because that could still actually happen.
I would say, bro, you tripping at this point. It's no way he's going to sign with the Cardinals.
Why?
But I say he's
Why?
going to sign with the Cardinals.
Why you say it's no way?
Because all the signs pointed no. Every time you talk to anybody in the Cardinal organization, they would laugh at that
Maybe they're
notion.
Maybe they're trying to throw us off. It's a ploy.
Because like I
It's a
said
decoy.
before, the years was an issue. It's a whole 10-year thing. Now, word is that all your team ain't going for that. They're trying to get down to like 4 or 5 years. That's right in the hands of the Cardinals.
Maybe 6.
Maybe 6.
So that wasn't a good one. Okay, let's see. Come back to me. I'll think of a.
He was like, I got a doozy for you.
Right.
Hold on. I got another one. It's just,
What you got?
It's not like old boy from Home Alone.
You're right.
Keep the change.
You filthy animal.
Speaking of that, you said that commercial with Google and
Yeah,
that
I
was
actually
funny.
like that
was
game. I actually like that.
Kudos to Google.
yeah, big time.
It was funny.
So
Jumping on the bed. Ah.
Right. So you want to come back? To
Yeah, come after me.
All right, you got something, Stan?
I do. The Warriors will fall to the 4th seed and will not make it past the 2nd round of the playoffs.
Bruh, you
You
tripping.
tripping.
You tripping. You know, it's
Emma.
still the Warriors.
Yes.
Emma.
Because
It's still the
don't
Warriors.
forget, you still got one man who hasn't played yet.
Mhm.
He's gonna bring a whole different dynamic that they have not had. Even doing their
Okay, cool. Boogie comes
Last
back.
year.
They're going to go 10 for 40 from the 3. Oh, okay.
But what about the paint though?
Man.
Defense. No, you got that D. Defense.
Woo! Woo! Man, we about to get cut off the air. We about to get cut off this thing, man. Okay, we got to wrap this show up quick, man. Look, I got one. Bro, you tripping.
That was right there.
Yeah, you. You tripping.
I gotta tell
Oh, man. Let's get it together.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't supposed to be like that, y'all.
sorry.
It wasn't supposed to be like that.
Lies.
Oh, man.
Okay, I say the Seattle Seahawks are going to go all the way to the NFC Championship.
Oh,
game.
bro, you big tripping.
Yeah, you tripping.
big tripping. You tripping.
Man, the Seahawks have been on fire, man.
That
Let
means,
me tell
They
you
have been
something.
sleepers.
Let me tell you something.
They have been sleep. I've been watching them, man.
yeah.
I've been watching them.
Yeah.
If you can play good defense and if you can run the ball in the playoffs, you generally do a good job. I see them going all the way to the NFC Championship game.
Okay, so first off, they got to get past the Cowboys,
Yeah, well,
Right.
that'd be easy.
and then they got to get past whoever else,
The
The Bears.
the Saints, or the Bears, the Rams.
Well, they more likely they'll get past the Rams.
No.
Negro,
no,
please.
Because
You see the way we told them up this season? Russ was on his
I know.
back.
well,
I know,
Actually,
but I just see the
actually both
Saints.
games ended in single digits.
Even Sierra couldn't level him up.
Yeah, and see, the Bears play a similar style. They'll wipe out the Vikings.
I mean, yeah.
Bears and Seahawks, if they go and have to play in Seattle,
But no. So just to go ahead and let everybody know, if the Bears win their division game, their wild card game, and Seattle wins theirs, Seattle will go to
Chicago.
No,
Wait.
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Bears will go to LA.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
no, the Seahawks, no, the
no.
Saints have a bye.
I know.
No, but all those will take place, you know.
Right. So after
During the bye.
after the Saints, if the Seahawks beat the
Oh, okay.
Cowboys in the wild card game, next round
They
they
gotta go
play
to New
at
Orleans.
New Orleans.
Now you just said you were just talking about the Saints and how
I
they
did.
can be beat.
Vulnerable. I did.
But not by the
You said
Seahawks.
that right.
I did.
But not by the
You said that.
Seahawks.
I did. Say
So that was
They-
yeah.
They can
That's
be
what I
beat.
say. I say the Saints.
But not
I
by
say the
Seattle.
Saints. I said the Saints go all the way to the NFC Championship game, man.
All right.
Wait, did you say the Saints or the Seahawks?
Seahawks.
Seahawks.
So that means that the Saints can't make it to the championship game then.
You contradicting yourself, brother.
you like, damn.
He said it like, well, shit.
Well, maybe I am tripping then. That's a good. That's
Bro,
a good
you
one.
tripping.
I'm tripping.
Bro, you tripping. You tripping over your own shoestrings at this
man.
point.
I
You
don't
done
know what
tied
to
your own shoestrings together.
He was confident a half an hour ago. The Saints are going all the way. They're going to win the whole thing.
It was all good. It was all good 30 minutes ago.
All right. So with that being said, for me,
Damn playoff scenarios.
with that being said,
Did you have one?
yeah, no, I'm about to do one right now.
Okay.
So, without this season in the NFL, all this parity going on, ain't no dominant team. What I said earlier, it leads to New England having that path. And I feel like about everything else, they're gonna end up winning the freaking Super Bowl again.
Bro, you tripping?
You tripping, bro.
You tripping?
They ain't
They're not
win-
the same team.
They not winning another Super Bowl.
No, they're not the same team, man. They gonna get beat. They gonna get beat this year, and the Chiefs just might do it.
You gonna get that ass. Okay. Let me tell you something.
Cause yeah, we
Look,
talk about Pat Mahomes and how at least I was talking about Pat Mahomes and how he hasn't won in big games.
Yeah.
I think this it'll be a rematch of the regular season game,
Right.
And I think the Chiefs will beat them.
and the difference is with this game, the Patriots would go to Kansas City.
Right.
The decibel level in Kansas City
Ooh, loud.
is horrible in a good way, but a bad way for the Patriots. It's deafening. Like the stadium shakes. They have many earthquakes. They had a whole documentary about this thing, bro.
But with all that being said,
Plus,
the Chiefs have lost their last 2 games in the playoffs in the first round. Where?
in Arrowhead.
But no, that ain't gonna happen. It's different this year. Pat and his homies is gonna show up.
Gonna make a change.
For once in their life.
Oh Lord.
This show is going off the rails, fellas.
Oh man. All right, idiot of the week.
Real quick before we get to that, I know we don't talk about it no more, but WWE related. Next year they are introducing the Women Tag Team Championship.
Yeah. Finally.
And apparently John Cena's coming back.
Oh God. You know they can't. You know they can't just like have some good news. They gotta also have some bad news.
What's
with
the
it.
bad news about John Cena? You acting like John Cena is 59 with 2 bad hips and a broke toe. No, he is not the Undertaker.
And a broke
He is
toe.
John Cena. He can still wrestle. He just went
John
to
Cena
Hollywood.
is
On movies.
When he comes back, he's gonna be the champion for like 3 years.
No, they're not gonna do that.
Nah.
They gonna give him. They gonna give him.
time
They doing
is
that.
up.
They doing that with Brock Lesnar now. They'll do that with John Cena.
I mean, that's different. John Cena.
I wouldn't put it past him.
John
I'll say
Cena
that.
and Brock
I wouldn't put it past
Lesnar
him.
are apples and oranges. John Cena is better than Brock Lesnar on paper and in the ring, honestly.
I'll give you that.
Plus, John Cena is kissing 17 right now. He's right there.
Damn it.
He needs that 17th, and they probably gonna give it to him
Yeah, they gonna
because
do
he's drawing in more revenue than Nate. So they gonna give it to him.
Nature's the bigger legend.
I mean, for his time, yeah.
He's the bigger legend, period.
Shouts
Ain't
out
gonna be
to
nobody bigger than-
ABQ Sports Crew.
Hey man, where you been?
He says, they say we all win if the Pats lose in the playoffs. What's good, fellas?
Yes, and I agree with that one.
Look, you gotta look.
That's you're right.
Look, just no. He's speaking from a place of hurt right now
Right.
because his Jets just lost.
Look,
To who?
I hate the Patriots just like they hate the Patriots. I hate those guys. A Patriots loss is always good. I don't care where it happened in the preseason. It's a loss.
I really feel like Baltimore is gonna be the Patriots in the playoffs. So we're gonna have a repeat of 2012. I'm not saying the Ravens are gonna win everything, no, but I'm just saying they're gonna knock the Pats out. I feel it coming.
And,
That should have
you know,
been-
New
I can
England-
feel it coming in the air tonight.
New England does have a hard time with mobile quarterbacks.
They do.
And plus, remember they lost to Baltimore in Foxborough.
And going back to
Whole
college,
different time.
Going back to college,
different
isn't
team.
that Alabama's like weakness too against mobile quarterbacks?
Alabama?
Ruh-oh.
I don't know.
Ruh-roh.
No.
Look at what Ohio State did to them a couple years ago.
Ruh-roh. But then, of course,
Different
Sadal is
teams.
going to say, right, see, he beat me to it.
Different team.
He beat me to it. Dang,
Yeah.
nabbit.
You know me well. Yeah.
I do. I also
All
know
right.
that you're always
I still
wrong.
stick by my bro, you tripping.
That don't even count because I ain't saying it in the segment.
ABQ Sports Crew, awesome show this past Sunday. If y'all have not checked them out, they are live every Sunday night. I believe it's
I
around
might
7 o'clock.
tune in since I don't physical therapy this
Yeah,
Sunday.
check them out. Central Standard
I have
Time.
a chance.
I'll be at PJ, but I got them in my the thingamajig where you save the videos for later.
Yeah. So make sure y'all subscribe and click on that bell as well for ABQ. We got Joshua Carrillo. He says, "What's up, fellas?" Josh from okay, what's going on, Josh? I don't think Sam Darnold is the future of the Jets. What you think?
Yeah,
I mean, who else they got?
yeah. I think he'll be more like a Alex Smith.
That's like saying, all right, we got Sam Darnold.
He'll be like
We
an
got
Alex
this.
Smith, like Alex Smith was to 49ers at one point.
I think it's
I think he'd
dependent
be like
on
that.
who the coach is. Can Ty Bowles be that guy, or can you bring in a hot, like a Sean McVay type coach?
he needs help.
Yeah.
He needs receive. He needs everybody. I think they need to surround him with some good players. I think he'll be decent. I don't think he'll be a superstar. I think he'll be decent.
Who do you like compare him to right now?
A bag of
I
rocks.
got Alex right now.
A bag of rocks.
Yeah, he's not that good right now, but he's a rookie. But I think in the future, I think he'll be like an Alex Smith type of guy. Guy that can mobile, he can make throws.
Yeah.
He's efficient. He can be efficient, but he's got to cut down the turnovers. That was a carryover from college.
Yeah, I really feel like
Toronto with good players though.
I really feel like the right system, right coach, then he should be good. ABQ says y'all crack me up. Sorry to do the other show.
Actually,
Back
we're
to
about,
wrestling.
to wrap this thing
Exactly.
up.
It's a, hey, keep on coming. With
But
those
you can
questions.
rewatch it for all the laughs. You know, we stay packing the funny.
Oh yeah, but definitely
Why
shouts
is
out
this
to
so
y'all.
damn high up? Like, I don't like this.
Looking up high to the sky.
Feel like
Yeah,
I
hey,
look
yeah.
to
This has been a
you.
crazy show. So definitely
Don't
go
believe
back.
in this.
Hit rewind. Check out the show from earlier. We just off the chain tonight, y'all. Off the chain. But once again, shouts out to Josh, to Adam, and to Eli, ABQ Sports Crew. Check them out Sunday nights.
Are they all tuned in? Look at y'all, man.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
7 o'clock.
I might
Central
just,
Standard
I
Time.
might just be on the show. I don't know. We might. We'll see.
Yeah, we're gonna make something happen. See, Josh says, please be on my side and say come December 31st. We will hear those magic words. Vance Joseph is fired. Come on, fellas. Oh, Vance Joseph from Denver.
I think I think he's
Dear
gone.
God.
Yeah,
I think he's gone,
yeah,
man.
me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Oh, Mike McCarthy. Word is that he's being linked to maybe take over in Arizona already for the
But you know, I mean, that's
Steve Wilkes
that ain't-
first year, right?
Yeah, it's his first year, man. It's a terrible team.
That's unacceptable.
I don't think it's Steve Wilkes' fault, man.
It's unacceptable.
Unacceptable. But yeah, Van Joseph.
Unacceptable.
You got to go. Josh, what are your thoughts on John Elway as a GM? If you get
Well,
this in
quite
time.
honestly, I think. Oh, you want to talk to me? Okay.
Well, if you got a thought, go ahead.
I don't.
Oh, okay. Cause it looks like with him being an all-time quarterback, of course he chose Peyton Manning his first year, but ever since then, his picks on QBs ain't been too good.
Yeah,
Well, because all the
will
other good guys were taken.
This will be a terrible analogy because of what all he's been going through, and he's got some good luck. But Mike Millen used to be GM for the Detroit Lions.
Was it Matt
Millen. Matt Millen. You know, thank the Lord, he just had a new heart transplant over on Christmas Eve. So good for him, but he was a terrible GM. I don't think.
Thank the Lord he ain't dead.
His heart couldn't take it no more.
But you ran the team like you were.
I didn't say that. I didn't go there. Smooth. I was trying not to do that.
I got your back, Obi.
Because my heart can't take it anymore.
But he just, bless his heart.
Oh,
Woo! I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself. I'm not gonna say nothing else. I'm going too far off. I'm not gonna do it. John Elway, I don't think he's that good. That's what I'm trying to say.
oh boy.
Oh man.
Josh says, I say give him one more shot at finding a QB and a coach. He fails. You're talking about John Elway. He's my childhood hero, in the words of that guy who's running the office right now. You're fired. Then he says,
We don't mention that motherfucker. No,
and then he says Elway is a train wreck, won the Manning lottery and hasn't done much else.
You know what? Elway is. This is a better analogy because they're both healthy. Okay. Elway is like Mike Matheny.
Just stop it.
Elway is like Mike Matheny.
You gonna find some way to mess this up.
Mike Matheny, great player. Great player for the Cardinals. Great catcher. Awesome. As the manager, terrible. I wanted him fired. Same thing with Elway. Elway, a legend at quarterback. One of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. GM, no.
Look at Jordan.
Yeah. I mean, that's a better analogy. That's the way I look at it.
And the book is out on Magic as well. In regards to famous player, terrible basketball coach, but let's see how he
He's a GM
as
now.
a GM and president
Might
of
be.
basketball.
But he's a
operations.
great businessman.
I mean, he got LeBron.
Great businessman.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's all you need in your resume. What can you tell us about your...
I'm talking
LeBron.
about, I'm talking about beyond sports.
Here it
Though.
is. What can you tell us
Yeah.
about your way you run the team? Yeah, I got LeBron James.
Done.
All right.
Game.
Idiot of the week.
Blouses.
What's happening? Who got something?
I don't have anybody. I'm not prepared. I want to give those guys that failed the drug test idiot of the week though.
At the wrong time.
I just can't think of their names and I can't pull it up fast enough. But man, they some idiots. But I'm gonna save it for somebody that knows.
All right. ABQ says LA looks like a Bronco. Denver. Denver is trash. Josh
LA
said,
look like a
ignore
Bronco.
that comment above me. Ha ha. What a hater. Funny.
Comment play. It's funny.
You got something, idiot of the week?
I ain't got jack squat.
Man, you know what? I don't have nothing either.
Whoop, show up.
What if?
Oh, damn.
Like
Almost there. What
this
if?
show is fast.
Yeah. You got something? Any what if?
Yes. What if Stanton is correct about the college football playoff? What if Notre Dame beats Clemson and Oklahoma beats Alabama? What has to happen for that to happen?
The same thing that happened in the Georgia-Alabama game, just a different 2-minute end.
Like specifically, what do you have to do?
specifically, I don't
Like,
know.
what do
Shit,
you have
play
to
the
do
game.
to pull off those two upsets?
Play to win the game. That's all I got here.
I wonder if the final will be as entertaining without having Alabama.
Well, I'll tell you, with Oklahoma case, they have to actually play defense.
Oh, yeah.
You have to play defense. You got to play the best defense of your life
Right.
against Alabama because they haven't played defense all year against anybody.
That's a whole,
So that's
a
one
whole
thing.
different monster with
And
Alabama.
you know they know how to put up points, so that's good. That's good if they can just play defense. In Clemson's case, they got to collapse. I'm talking about their quarterback has to completely choke. I mean, choke out. And they would have to. I mean, he would have to play terrible football, and the defense would have to just have some boneheaded plays along the way for them to lose against Notre Dame.
Real quick. So ABQ has Warriors equals idiots of the week. They look past the Lakers. And then Joshua says, real quick, what you all think of Boise State's bowl game being called off today? Once again, due to lightning. So it's crazy that, you give out these tickets to each school, certain amount. You promote this game.
Yeah, you have people come out from miles around.
Right.
Come on out. It's going to be a slobber knocker.
It's called off. It's crazy. Unless the weather people were saying it's going to be lightning throughout the whole rest of the game. Then, of course, anytime you see lightning strike,
And in the same,
it's automatic 30-minute break.
and in the same breath, what bowl game were they playing in again? I forgot.
The Pointless Bowl.
Oh,
I mean, yeah. I mean, all these bowl games are pointless.
Why do we even have this bowl?
Right. It's like they don't even
The
matter.
What Incarnation Bowl.
This is the Beyond Me Bowl.
The boy, if you don't get your bowl.
Oh man.
as you see, Stan is rocking the new stand for
What
his
the hell
tablet.
is a Serve Pro First Responder Bowl?
Oh Lord,
I have no idea.
that's the name of it.
Yes. The
Serve Pro First
Responder
Responder
Bowl.
Bowl.
Wow.
I don't know.
I'm just giving bowls for anything. Hell,
Like I said, this is Beyond
can we
Me.
get a platform Sports Talks bowl? Hell.
It's coming in 2 years.
Yeah, right. let's put the money up. Let's get a GoFundMe account where we can buy a bowl game.
Right, buy a bowl. Hell, be right up there.
The ABQ Sports Crew Bowl.
There it is. There it is.
Right. You know, everybody get a bowl game. It's like Oprah.
You get a bowl.
You get a bowl. You get a bowl.
Everybody gets a bowl. Everybody gets a bowl.
All right.
Bowl. See, that's a bowl game right there.
Right. Everybody gets
everyone's
a bowl.
winner. Bowl.
Everybody gets a bowl. Bowl.
You get a bowl.
All right. So I don't have a what if. So
Yeah.
What if they stop giving out all these pointless ass bowls? Do you even win a bowl when you win? What you get, a bowl of what? Cheez-Its?
You get a trophy.
I know the Fiesta Bowl gave you a bowl of nachos
Trophy
or
and
something.
bragging rights.
you get respect.
Respect.
R-E-S-P-I-C-T.
Man, this show has been too wild for
Yes,
us,
it
man.
has.
But it's also been short.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oddly
we
enough.
found a remedy.
Oddly enough, if we laugh a little bit more, then maybe
It
we.
goes by quicker.
Yes.
Who would have thunk it?
But it's so funny that like now at the end of our show we get all these comments and
Where was y'all when we were shooting in the gym, huh?
but we
I'm
love it.
playing, don't leave.
We love it. We love it. We love it. We love it. We appreciate y'all checking out our show.
But
Yeah.
until next week, remember, it's damn the pick'ems.
Well, the pick'em's over.
I still condemn the pick'ems.
Pick'ems won't matter because it was
halfway
the
into the
playoffs.
baseball season.
Wild card
Damn the
weekend
pick'ems.
after that. After this weekend, wild card weekend, man.
Yeah.
Look, during All-Star Week, damn the pick'ems.
Joshua says the NM Bowl, you get a pot. Oh, okay.
A pot of what?
Right. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's in New Mexico.
Let us know. A pot of what?
pot of beans.
A pot of good. Everybody gets some. Oh, ABQ says we were at the Rams fan rally.
Okay.
How many
Okay.
fans showed up?
Right.
Like 3.
Were they LA fans or St. Louis Rams fans?
Right.
I mean, they all the same. They cheer for the Rams.
Yeah.
It's different when the Eagles came to town. All we heard was Eagles chants. I'm like,
Right. Like, come on, man. For real.
how the hell y'all get in here?
Right. Where you do that at?
Like, they had to move. It's cold.
So they had a Rams fan rally in New York, ABQ.
I think they're in Colorado.
Oh, Colorado.
I don't know.
Nah. Well,
Yeah,
we'll
where
find
they
out.
are.
We'll find
I mean,
out.
they're Jets fans, so it don't make sense.
Jets
In New
fans.
York.
Yeah, tell
What's in
us
Denver?
where y'all are. Where y'all at?
What is your
You don't get a chance.
location?
But with that being said,
Yes.
Joshua said, "Oh, you know what kind of pot?" That's what I said earlier. Yeah, put that good in there.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Gladly.
Okay, it says CSU. Was it Colorado State University?
Okay.
Oh, you talking about that?
Oh,
Rams.
the rant.
He come with the jokes. All right, ABQ.
They're Albuquerque.
Hey, you know what? One
They said they're Albuquerque.
So one show we had to call in on the conference on a show and just have a good time with them. So
Yeah, I think that's part of what I'm going to do.
yeah,
Let's see.
make it happen. So shouts out to y'all. But we about to get up out of here. Please share this video with the peoples. Subscribe to our page. Click on that. Because once we go live, you will be
Notified.
there. You can see now I got you in there.
See
Now I
ya.
got you in there. You know,
You
we
showed
gotta-
did you like what you pointed at me for?
all right, make sure y'all tune
I ain't
in.
do that.
Tune
Huh?
in next week,
I
6:30
cannot
p.m.
see. I'm legally blind.
Got legally blind.
You're gonna have one of them things on your
Mama, I love
blindfold
you.
like on Bird.
I still
Bird
ain't
Box.
seen it. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
ain't seen it either. I ain't seen it either. I might check it out though. But in the meantime, hope y'all have a wonderful New Year's, and we'll catch y'all next Wednesday because this is the Platform Sports Talk Show with your boy Smooth.
And said all.
And Stanton, baby.
Because when it's about sports,
It becomes our business.
And business just picked up.
and yeah, ABQ, check the rest of our show out. Just rewind a little bit, enjoy it, get your laugh on. See y'all next week.
Damn the pick'ems.
Power up on them.
Stay smooth, my friend.